you, John, for doing this. I'm sure you got better things to do.
Okay, I've been told that we have to keep this fairly short, and unfortunately, we're not going to take questions. So let me just ask you, is this the first time you utilized some CG?
Yeah, not the first time. I mean, some of these effects had to be CG, right? You can't melt actors. Well, actors don't let you melt their heads, and so some of those things were predictably CG. But you know, we shot this movie in the principal framework of it in 20 days, and you know, the whole
in 20 days.
Yeah, and the whole object was getting off the set. So it's a lot easier to just have somebody hold up the gun, the zombie falls, paint in the flesh, paint in the splash.
But so 20 days, is that, did you do reshoots?
We did 3 days of extra scenes.
23 days, seriously, principal photography?
Yeah.
That's amazing. And I think I'll point them out, but Greg Nicotero, the zombie doctor, and Greg. How many movies have you done with Greg?
How many have we done, Greg?
We missed a couple in there. So
Seven or eight, probably.
Seven or eight. That's a lot of KY jelly and KO syrup. Okay, the other question is, how long ago did you write this?
Gosh, we were shooting Land of the Dead, and I already had sort of a rough draft of the script. I wanted to do something about this emerging media, you know, this octopus that has us all captive. But then the deal for Land of the Dead happened, and I sort of put it in the drawer, and then got it back out. And after Land of the Dead, I mean, I have to say, Universal really let me make that movie. I mean, they were not all over my ass. I mean, they really let me make the movie I wanted to make. But it was grueling, man. And it also, I suddenly looked at it and it seemed so big. You know, it's like, where do you go from here? You know, it was like, what do? You know, Beyond Planet of the Apes or something.
Tim Burton's going to remake Land of the Dead.
Is he? They were doing them all. I think somebody's remaking this already. Oh, shit. Seems to be remaking it.
Well, the whole thing with voyeurism and the internet and the camera, the POV, it reminded me of a lot of movies, including, you know, Man Bites Dog, and have you ever seen Keeping Tom?
Yeah.
But what really interested me was, what are your personal views about the internet? Not the media and the news and all that shit, but the actual power of the internet.
Well, the mainstream disappears on you know, within 36 hours over here, and the internet sort of takes over. And it just strikes me as a bit dangerous. I mean, two things. People are captivated by, you know, everybody's a reporter, everybody has a camera. We're invited, you know, right in the middle of the political Super Tuesday, you know, hey, there's a tornado in Arkansas, anybody give me a shout, I'll put it on the air for you and send you a CNN mug. So everybody wants to be a reporter. And also this, I mean, it just strikes me as, you know, if Hitler was around, man, all he has to do is throw up a block, you know, and he's got millions of followers.
For me, from the very beginning of the internet, it's the whole amazing source of information available, but the equal, if not more, misinformation. And it's just all of a sudden you have these images of all these neo-Nazis, all these bizarro S&M people just getting together as this great world community. Child kidnapping and shit. I mean, the weather. Yeah. But that's what George and I are doing after the show. But my question was, I mean, how much of that when the audience, you heard their responses to the cum shots, I guess. What do you call them? The everything was particularly gory. They all, you know, like, yeah. What do you think of that?
Well, I don't know. That's my ticket to ride. It always has.